What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This video is going to be on a variety of different coins, the market as a whole. On Bitcoin, we'll cover some other coins. I'll cover some coins that I bought over the weekend, and we're just going to throw it all together in one because I haven't released a video in like 3 or 4 days. I've had a lot of I've just gotten really busy personally. It wasn't just that the market was down that I didn't want to create a video. It was just the fact that I got pretty busy in my own life. So anyways, we're going to throw it all together in this video. I'll show you what's going on. So let's just dive into the Bitcoin chart right now. Number one, my biggest thing here on the whole market, I'm still bullish. I still believe there's going to be a bull run at some point. My overall thought process would be right now, yes, there was like a quick flash crash down to like 42,000 on Bitcoin the other night. My overall thought process would be that people were too greedy and they were expecting too much out of November and December as a whole. Everyone was, the crypto community was. And I believe that markets, when that happens, markets will take the path of most pain, which the flash crash, bringing the fear and greed index, bringing that way down, bringing it back to extreme fear, scaring people, shaking out weak hands, etc. So markets, I believe, will continue to follow the path of most pain. That doesn't mean that it can't have still a major recovery or a major bull run. I'm still bullish. All of my videos and my price predictions, none of that's really changing. First and foremost here, if you look at the 2017 bull run, we've covered this. I'm just going to cover this real quick. Number one, wave one, Elliott wave three, came up to the 786 right here, Fibonacci, corrects back down, comes up. Wave three comes a little bit past the 1618, corrects down, and then wave five to the 2272. Currently, if you look at this current bull run here, in my eyes, it just wouldn't make sense for Bitcoin to be done right now. I mean, we haven't seen that before in any bull run, but I mean, even if these numbers are off a little bit, even if instead of this being the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even if if wave 4 is completing now and this actually would be moved over here, and I had this off and then we're starting wave 5, either way, it wouldn't make sense for the bull run to be over right now for Bitcoin. We didn't have any euphoria from Bitcoin. We haven't had an altcoin season with any euphoria where everything's going crazy. It just hasn't happened. There's been no blow off top. We just had some movement up. Things were, there was a little bit of profits to be made and some stuff was popping, but there was no euphoria. There was no craziness to the market, none of that. So to me right now, for this to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wherever the 4 is, even if I was wrong on this and the 4 is actually here, which I don't believe I am because the wave 1 came just a little higher than the 3, which it should, and then it came back on the 2. The only reason I would change this is 3 to 4. This is a pretty short time frame here. If you actually measure that out, it's just roughly a time frame of like 116 days, which is pretty short for that 3 to 4. But at any rate, it wouldn't make sense to not have that additional wave. Like I just showed, wave 1 here, 786, corrects down. Wave 3, 1618 Fibonacci extension, corrects back down, and then the final wave towards the 2272. It doesn't have to hit the 2272, but I would at least expect it to like come up halfway in this green range, which would be, somewhere in the range of 110,000 or so. I would at least expect something like that. I personally, according to all the metrics and everything, I'm staying bullish. I'm not changing my mind on that. You can see here, this is during this bull run right now is the first time out of the other 2 bull runs. This is the first time where the supply on exchanges has actually crossed over and been going down for a while. If we switch here to 1 year, we can actually see that yes, it's came up just a little bit over the last few days, but what's that when you just look back to October, we're way up here. Look at the end of October around Halloween, we're way up here. Look at August, we're way up here. There's been a decline for a while. These little spikes here right now is nothing right now. You had a spike up and then it went back down and it's kind of just sitting here sideways in a way. So, the supply is down, the different metrics, all kinds of metrics, on-chain metrics. I'm not going to cover them all right now because it's just too much to cram into one video. But according to basically the charts, all metrics, etc., Bitcoin's not done, and the altcoin season isn't either, hasn't happened, and is yet to come after Bitcoin still has another run. If you just take emotion out of the market and what Bitcoin did in the flash crash and everything like that, and now people are saying bear market like blockchain backer, I disagree on that. I'm going off of probabilities, charts, on-chain metrics, sentiment, adoption, speculation, just I'm combining all of it together, and if you pull emotion out of that, everything is still pointing to another run. It's just that the market has decided to take a path of most pain. So that's kind of my thought there to kind of tie that all in. If you actually come to the weekly here on Bitcoin here, if we actually zoom in here, literally all it did, exact to a T, you do the flash crash down to that 42, and look at that wick on the 55 EMA. It came a hair lower than it, but where did it hit? It went a hair lower than the red line, the 55 EMA, and it tapped the 1414 like just perfectly. And that's support, and it shot back up, and that's the strength and the support. So whether we go sideways for the next, few days or week or so, I don't know about that right now. I'm just overall, that was just me showing you that overall I'm still bullish on the market, and we bounced right off the 1414, right below the 55 EMA. A lot of strength. There's still a ton of space between the 20 and the 55. What would make me go bearish is if we actually rolled below this 1414, hit our head on it, and the 20 EMA, the green line, actually starts to roll and come to cross. If this 20 EMA, the green line, crosses that red line, bear market, and I'm going to completely change my mindset, and I'll if that happens, but I don't expect that to happen. So that's where we're at on the whole thing. I acquired another $2,400 in coins this weekend. What did I grab? Well, I grabbed, number one, I grabbed StormX. No one's really talking about it. Let's go to the daily here. No one's really talking about it, and you can see I got it on a discount here. You got StormX. It's on the Portland Trailblazers, the NBA team. It's up on their jersey, on the patch, next to, just right across from the Jordan logo on the Portland Trailblazers uniforms. So that's going to be coming out. It's going to be on every uniform in every game. StormX is also an app you can download, and you can buy stuff. It's kind of like an app like Amazon. You can buy stuff online, and there's rewards, etc. StormX is one that was at 10 cents. I'd have to zoom back. At one point, it was much higher. Let's see here. That's September. I got to go to a different exchange here. There we go. More data. There we go. Okay, so StormX here, about 10 cents earlier at the top of April. That's roughly a 5x from here just to get to the all-time high. It's extremely far from its all-time high right now, and it'll have some momentum and it'll climb later. So I got some StormX. I also got some Astro Swap. We'll come here real quick. Astro Swap, a Cardano DEX that has a potential of a 20x. Let's see here. Astro Swap. There is Sunday Swap would be a competitor, and I believe there's going to be room for both of them. Got this on a discount. If you look at the chart on all, obviously it was at 47 cents, 50 cents. It was all in here all through October, and now it's at 15 cents. I bought a massive, massive dip, obviously buying the red way down here, buying it at 15 cents. It has 20x potential possibly. It is a Cardano DEX. It's the first interstellar DEX built for the most loyal blockchain community, the Cardano ecosystem. Very cool. Yeah, when these DEXs start to launch on the Cardano ecosystem later and Cardano starts to move, these will run with it. You have a market cap of 35 million, extremely small market cap. It's going to be a competitor with Sunday Swap, but it might get a first mover advantage on Sunday Swap, that it's ready to go and it comes out a little sooner. We'll just have to wait and see on that. But yeah, it has definitely some potential. So I grabbed Astro Swap. I grabbed some StormX. Those are looking pretty good to me. And that's kind of just the market as a whole, what I'm seeing. What else did I want to point out here? Another thing you can do is if you go to CoinMarketCap, something that I like to do on those massive dips, you just go to CoinMarketCap and then the 24-hour percentage during that flash crash, sort it so that you have the biggest losers at the top, like Gala. Gala probably already went on a massive run. I'd have to look at the chart. But basically, you can look here. The other day, this 24 hours percent stuff was down, 35%. But you can sort it the biggest losers, and then you can buy some that you're interested in. For example, Phantom in the last 7 days is down 30%. Phantom's actually half price at $1.50, roughly half price from where it just was, and Phantom could be a big runner. So you can. That's one way. If you would have sorted this during the flash crash, you just come here, you hit the 24-hour percentage, and you'll see 35%, 33%, 32% massive discounts as long as we get a continuation in this bull run. That's how you can just kind of sort. And this is just the top 100 coins, but that's one technique you can use. You look, you sort them by what's the biggest loser, and then you find a coin. You don't just buy a random coin. You find one that you've been wanting to get in, that you've researched at least a little bit, and you've been wanting to get in it, and it's on a massive discount. So yeah, that's my take on the market right now. Everything, I mean, I'm going by probabilities, and everything I listed earlier in this video talking about Bitcoin, etc., everything points to continuation. If you remove emotions out of it, the fear of your portfolio is way down, and the fear of what everyone's saying now, and Twitter and etc. If you just kind of remove all the emotions and you go back to the data says, but probability-wise, that the bull run is not over. So that's my thought process on there. So anyways, guys, if you made it this far in the video, please subscribe to my channel. Click my logo down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Click subscribe below like normal if you can't see my logo. Smash the like button. You can follow me on Twitter, Norris Digital Assets. Kind of building a little following here. But yeah. Smash that like button, subscribe. We're going to continue to grow this channel. If you want something to do, you can look at any of my price prediction videos. They all remain valid. Nothing's changed on those because the Fibonacci's don't change from a flash crash. The Fibonacci's are based off of the highs in late spring and the lows in June, July. So that's where the fibs are based off of. So this latest movement doesn't affect my bull run prediction. So if you want to search around, check out some of my other videos, my price prediction videos, etc., you can still check them out. Don't really care if someone wants to say never going to happen, impossible, it's a bear market now, and that's not going to happen, and blah, 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 blah. I believe when crypto starts running again, when it goes back up, I think a lot of people are going to turn back into crickets, and then when it corrects back down in the next, when there really is a bear market, then they're going to come back and say, see, told you so. At that point in time, I would have already scaled out of a lot of my positions, so that's my take on the market. Stay contrarian, and click subscribe below, smash the like button, follow me on Twitter, check out some of my other videos. That's going to be it for this video, and we'll catch you in the next video. See ya.